In a major blow to President Donald Trump's signature trade policy, the US Supreme Court has ruled that he does not have the authority to impose sweeping global tariffs under emergency powers. In a 6-3 decision, the court found that Trump overstepped his powers by using the 1977 International Emergency Economic Powers Act to impose tariffs on goods from nearly every country. Chief Justice John Roberts wrote that if Congress intended to give the president tariff powers, it would have done so explicitly. The ruling could have massive financial consequences. According to projections, the US government may now have to refund around $175 billion in tariffs collected without congressional authorization. Business across the United States welcomed the decision, calling it a major relief after facing rising costs and supply chain disruptions. America's global trade partners also reacted quickly. Canada's Trade Minister Dominic LeBlanc said that the ruling reinforces Canada's position that the tariffs were unjustified. He added that Canada would continue working to support businesses affected by US trade measures. The European Union also responded cautiously. EU officials said they were analysing the ruling carefully, while EU Trade Committee Chair Bernd Lange called it a positive signal for the rule of law and suggested the era of arbitrary tariffs may be ending. Back home, the verdict triggered sharp political reactions. California Governor Gavin Newsom called the Trump tariffs illegal and demanded refunds for Americans, accusing the administration of driving up prices and hurting families. Republican Senator Rand Paul also supported the decision, saying the ruling reaffirmed that tariff powers belong clearly to Congress. But President Trump reacted with anger and defiance. He said he was deeply disappointed and called the ruling terrible. Within hours, Trump announced a new 10% global tariff using a different legal provision known as Section 122. The measure allows temporary tariffs for up to 150 days.
But now the court has given me the unquestioned right to ban all sorts of things from coming into our country, to destroy foreign countries. But a much more powerful right than many people ever thought we even had, but not the right to charge a fee. How crazy is that? But now I'm going to go in a different direction, probably the direction that I should have gone the first time, but I read the language. I'm very good at reading language, and it read our way 100%, but now I'll go the way I could have gone originally, which is even stronger than our original choice. Let's do that. I would like to thank Justice Kavanaugh for frankly, his genius and his great ability. Very proud of that appointment. In actuality, while I am sure that they did not mean to do so, the Supreme Court's decision today made a president's ability to both regulate trade and impose tariffs more powerful and more crystal clear rather than less. I don't think they meant that. I'm sure they didn't. Therefore, effective immediately, all national security tariffs under Section 232 and existing Section 301 tariffs, they're existing, they're there, remain in place, fully in place, and in full force and effect. Today, I will sign an order to impose a 10% global tariff under Section 122 over and above our normal tariffs already being charged. And we're also initiating several Section 301 and other investigations to protect our country from unfair trading practices of other countries and companies.
Trump also signaled a prolonged legal fight over refunds and said he would continue to use alternative laws to continue his tariff agenda. The court's decision marks a major turning point in global trade, but uncertainty remains. While the ruling blocks Trump's emergency tariffs, his immediate move to impose new tariffs shows that the global trade battle is far from over. With Harsh Mishra, Bureau Report, India Today Global.